And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another movie review. Today, I'm reviewing Batman and Robin, released in 1997, the last of the four that we did in this marathon, and one of the biggest box office failures of all time. There's only two things that I knew about this movie going in. One was what I already said, it was a big box office failure. Two, there was a pair of premier launch coasters at Six Flags Great Adventure themed after this movie. And also the Mr. Freeze coasters, which are still around. But this one but the Batman and Robin the Chiller is not around anymore. It looks like a really fun ride, but it was also a failure, just like the movie it was named after. So that's all I knew going in. But coming off of the last movie, you could only go up from here. But did we? Got some thoughts. Let's just jump right into it. Alfred again. Yay, Alfred! But he's dying. No, boo! I really thought they were gonna kill him. I really did. And it comes out of nowhere too. Well, I guess on a rewatch maybe you would see some subtle hints, but I'm not subjecting myself to rewatching this movie. Be honest with you. He doesn't die, thank God. Spoilers, but yeah, he doesn't die. So there you go. That would have probably ruined it for me. Well, it was already pretty much ruined from the get-go, but that would have ruined it more. It seems as though that they did not. It seems as though that they did not learn from their mistakes about the actors not fitting the roles, because they hired Arnold Schwarzenegger to play Mr. Freeze. Again, great actor, not good for this role. He's not a good Mr. Freeze. But he does well with what he's given. I will give him that. He's just not the guy to play Mr. Freeze. I'm sorry. It's not as bad as Jim Carrey playing Riddler. I will say that. It was an improvement. And they also they deck him in glitter, and like the sparkly shell on him, it just doesn't work. It's so bad. Also, we have a new actor for Batman. Guess who it is? Yep, that's right. George Clooney. Outdates the movie, huh? Sure they wouldn't do that again. I'm not even going to comment on his performance in this movie because it really doesn't matter. The only thing I really will say about it is that his love trope, his love arc, is the exact same as it was in the other George Clooney movie I've seen, which I can't. I think it's In the Air, Love's in the Air, something like that. It's the exact same. Two completely different movies, and they play his love arc the same. Why? Also, the Ice Age did not kill the dinosaurs. Oh, God. Thank you for spitting incorrect information to our children in 1997, Arnold. Is that why you won governor, California? There's a lot of crazy gadgets in this movie I want to talk about, too. Maybe it's just because it was Mr. Freeze, but maybe it's just because it was in the late 90s now, and they just could do whatever they wanted with CGI. But, yeah, there were a lot of crazy, Batman had everything at his disposal. Mr. Freeze had the freeze thing, and then there was just like all these goons that had stuff too, and it was wild. It was pretty wild. Supreme ruthlessness is a line that was spat in this movie. What the fuck does that even mean? Let's talk about the other enemies in this movie. Poison Ivy. She's terrible in this movie. Her only power throughout the entire movie is her goon breath. What the fuck? Trust me, game. Batman, this movie is not fooling me. I played the Arkham games. I know that Poison Ivy can, like, get plants to grow and, like, really strong, and they could, kill people and do great things. And where's any of that? Where the fuck is any of that in this fucking movie? It's all, literally, her entire trope in this fucking movie is that, oh my god, I'm just gonna go. That's all she does. She does it to Batman. She's like, Robin, and silly, what a fucker. Do something else. Make a tree grow out of somebody's ass. Break down a tower. Do a fucking, I don't know. Make a rainforest, for God's fucking sake. Do anything except just stop doing that. She's also not green. What the fuck? Why is she not green? Doesn't make any sense. Why? She's literally Poison Ivy, and Poison Ivy's fucking green. And she's not green. She's just fucking white. White. And then we got Bane, as well. He's tiny compared to what he is in the comics or the games. Still big, but not, like, super big. And why the fuck is he green? Did Bane take the green pigment out of Poison Ivy? It's like, oh, this is mine now. I want to be green. I want to be green. Not you. You're not supposed to be green. She is. Moving on. The nips are back. For whatever reason. There's also a lot of other random sexual stuff outside of the Poison Ivy escapades that really don't make a lot of sense to me. There's a Bat credit card. Welcome to corporate America. There's Coolio. Coolio's in this movie for whatever reason. For a very short amount of time. And rubber lips to stop Poison Ivy from killing Robin. That's, yeah. There's just a really bunch of just, and on top of that, there's other effects, sound effects, scene shots, just as there's been in every one of these movies so far. That just really dates this movie. Really dates it. Why are all these movies so fucking outdated? On top of that, though, we probably have one of the most cheap, wild shots that I've ever seen in a movie. When they decided, instead of just making Robin come out of the water when he's escaping Poison Ivy, come out of the water, then just jump back in. No. we're just going to go back in editing and reverse the shot. Nobody will notice. Joke's on you. We did notice. And guess what? You did it again later in the fucking movie, too. This movie's bad. It's not as bad as Batman Forever, which says a lot because this movie's terrible. Easy 5 out of 10 movie for me. You know what? Fuck it. Batman Forever is getting a 3. This movie's getting a 4. I can't give this movie a 5. This movie's terrible. Fucking terrible. Just deserved to be a flop. We gotta stop picking marathons where, like, they end off on duds, too. We gotta do better about that. Anyway, that's it for this review. If you've ever seen this movie, I'll have to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And that's going to do it for this video as well. Stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more movie reviews and other awesome stuff. And until next time, see you guys later. Goodbye.